I know Gur's live, but I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I'll just go live on my own channel. It's like 9:21, so it's doesn't matter. Uh, sometimes I do wonder why I excuse me. Sometimes I do wonder why I stick around here, right? Stick around. I talk to people. It's like, okay, well, I guess what's the point? Well, I mean, obviously, we need friends to talk to. I mean, Mathpig, it's literally 9:30, sorry, 9:22 p.m. Drag, I honestly really love when you do the whole popcorn thing, because it's like, oh, you know what? Midnight's about to say some shit. Let me, let me get some popcorn. Like, it'll be entertaining. Ugh. Don't change who you are, realize who you are, and be happy. Well, that is true. Realizing who you are rather than changing who you are. Though I guess once you realize who you are, that's you change. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, just wonder why I stick around sometimes. Don't get me wrong. I do have a lot of people I consider friends, even though they're online and we haven't really met. Aox. Yeah, we haven't really met in real life, which is fine, I guess. I don't know. It would be nice to meet some people in real life, like Pixie or Mafig, even though I didn't really get a chance last year because I had no money. This ain't even my final form. But yeah. Like I get right that if you unless you meet somebody in real life, there's it's different when you meet someone in real life, right? I get that, right? Even Mowdy is like, well, that's good. Unless you're in a room with somebody, I can smell them. You're not really friends. I think that's what he said. I don't know. It's been a while since I've talked to Mowdy. Did you hear? I don't know who that is. But anyways, it would be nice to meet some people in real life, hang out with them, maybe go to the movies. I mean, I've heard a lot of people. I've heard a lot of people meeting each other. I believe Pixie met Richard Manson and someone else. Ragnar just said he met Sam, Tatted, Nate, and a few others. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe he supported me from get go. He helped me build my computer, and oh well, I didn't know who he was. So hello, this one guy, and they're supporting me all those years. It's nice to have somebody who supports you. Hmm. Yep, really is nice. I know this isn't true, but sometimes I feel like I have no one supporting me. I don't know. It's just those feelings you get occasionally where it's like, well, you know what, dude, you really don't have anyone supporting you. But then, but then there are people who show the support, and it's like, oh, well, you do. So stop saying that. But Spooky is dead. One of his best buds been about since Echo started. Echo? I sorry, I'm on mobile. I can't really read very well. Ugh. Not to mention, I also drank like 4 bottles of Jack Daniels Mike's Hardcore Lemonade. It's been a while since I actually drank any alcohol, so I figured tonight, why not? Right? No, right now I'm sitting in bed in my bedroom. Uh, it's fairly quiet. I mean, it's quiet all around anyway. It's always quiet. Like there are some times where I may hear voices or sounds upstairs, and maybe outside when there's people walking or like doing the grass, cutting the grass. Yeah, I was drinking before. I'm all out of excuse me. I'm all out of bottles. Uh, Still burping, which is fucked. Uh, I mean, there are a few neighbors I chat with here and there. We're not exactly best friends, but hang on, talk. All right, I sent you a link, Tog. Okay, he's in here.
Is my audio working?
No, yes, hello.
Good. Okay. Hey. I didn't know you drank.
Yeah, well, it's not every day.
You're right.
No, I'm not I'm not I'm not
Wha-
a certain alcoholic in
yeah.
in new in the United Kingdom. And no, I
This
don't
is
mean
the
Mavic.
this is the start. This is how you start.
Thank you for save Thank you for saving me from Gur's stream. Naki spouting his nonsense over there again, poisoning the world against everyone but himself. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Anyway, fuck. I'm glad I could do it. Okay, Drag, how is this entertaining? I mean, to you, everything I say is entertaining because I don't know. You have this view of me that you find everything I say entertaining because I'm so fascinating as a human specimen.
I like that knock doing knock things. Yeah, I literally just came from Gershrin's too. I was like, what the fuck? Alright, whatever. And then yeah. I
Knock
was
doing
like,
knock things.
it's funny. Did you ever get to say your piece?
Not as much as I wanted to, honestly.
Yeah, same way. I waited too long for the impact. Cause like he was making the fucking point, cause it was too long removed from the point, cause he was making the point about how people in communities, like they're only one. So what he was talking about was family dynamics, and well, everyone comes from different backgrounds and families. I just wanted to point that out and make it aware, like it's a different world. So just because we see someone who doesn't fit the stereotype, like then that's playing like what is that stereotypes at that point, right? You're being stereotypical. Oh, they don't look like X, so they can't partake in X, and that's what I was trying to point out. And I wasn't. I
Yeah.
felt bad. I can totally see how putting the blame on that and the way he was describing it too. That had me concerned because like, no one's blaming you, bro. I'm just saying to everybody, like,
Well, look,
fuck,
look.
dude, like
I personally
conversation.
agree. I personally agree with with Plastic Jesus when he told them to essentially suck it up. You heard him say that, right?
Right. It's one of those oddities. I get it, but I also it's the saying suck it up. It's just like it's like well no shit. It's just no shit Sherlock, as well as it doesn't help though
No,
because
I get it doesn't help, but I also get where PJ is coming from because PJ has gone through hell in his life as well, so he knows what it's like.
all the
See,
ins and out. Right. Yeah.
Pocket Locker likes to assume that he's the only one who went through shit, right? And everyone else
No,
didn't.
I don't think he's saying that. That's not what he was intending. He was saying that he himself he was just speaking from his personal experience and how and again, like
Right.
everyone else's personal experience, we can't necessarily relate. We can empathize, but don't necessarily mean that we know what it was and how it was. Same likewise for each and every one of us, right? We can say we can
Right.
relate to
But
it
to
and
me,
empathize to a certain
But to
degree.
me, to me, and I'm maybe through
Ouch.
others as well. I'm not really sure. That's how he was coming across, right? I suffered racism in my life. Okay, yes, it sucks that you suffered racism, but you're assuming that other people on the panel didn't also suffer racism. You know what I mean? Or prejudice, or prejudice, or whatever the fuck.
What got me was the whole in group thing because I totally get that. That's what I want to address was that whole in group thing. I'm like, well, you don't know when someone's just because again of the skin color. That's why I meant when I was saying you're just putting the same thing back onto William. Like you're just doing the same thing. Like if you have racist thoughts, if you're thinking somebody's doing something, it goes with innocence. I didn't get to say this along because I said it when Pixie was talking. It actually also goes with innocence. In America, we have a thing called innocent until proven guilty. So whenever we see somebody doing something, we must assume their innocence. So if it appears to be racist, we can't just blatantly just say, "Hey, you're being fucking racist," because now you're making accusations. Now you're being a slanderer. You have to go about it to a certain way, like tiptoe and inquire about it without blatantly calling someone racist. Because again, it wasn't. I don't think it was handled in the way. Because I was also going to bring up the fact that, well, did anyone bitch and complain when you were bringing up your raccoon image? Because I don't think they ever did. So I'm like, why is it okay for you to put up your albino raccoon? Unless, because I didn't get that because they may have been talking about another stream, which I think is the case. Because that doesn't make sense in my mind. Because like you were putting up your raccoon image and switching it alongside as well, just as much as William. Hell, you guys started doing it at this exact same time. Remember, we were talking about that off air, watching it,
Yeah.
and you and William were switching your avatars back and forth. They're like, "What is this?" But you both are doing it. So I'm like, why is William getting all the bullshit and you're not? It doesn't make sense. Like you should be calling out Midnight as well for having changed the avatar, which I think in a roundabout way they did. I'm unaware because I'm not,
Well, I
fully
mean,
privy.
okay, how's the albino raccoon right? Like it's a raccoon, yes, but it it's not a quote unquote normal raccoon. It's an albino, right? Is an albino raccoon also racist? I, and one thing, like one thing that seems like, oh, he said that, oh, you guys don't seem to understand and know the history about it, and I'm like, people, everyone was trying to tell him that yes, we do understand the history,
There was a
history of
conflation
it.
though. Yeah, there was a conflation being made between coons and raccoons though. That is very important. And that's when he said about the debate thing because again, it's important to reason and debate these things because with these reasoning we come to conclusions. And I believe he made that like what Dragonite saying. Are there not scenarios where you observe a behavior and can label somebody according to? Not necessarily. It all depends. Again, like you ever heard of the catchphrase "flu-like symptoms"? Right? It can appear to be the flu, but doesn't mean it's the flu. Things like that. It can appear to be something, doesn't necessarily mean it's the
Or
case.
sometimes a
Because he
cigar is just a
actually,
cigar.
right? Yeah. So he actually contradicted himself. Um, in some of the examples he was giving, because he said the exact same thing. We have to look at people's behavior because, again, we can't
I
read
don't think
minds. We
Jay
can't do
Bundy was
things.
trolling.
Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe.
Ugh.
But
I don't know. It was
either
just a
way,
weird. What?
huh? I'm pretty tired, man. I've been in since like 5. My brain's like loopy. I'm body
that's
tired.
not. That's not what we're talking about, Drag. Yeah, if somebody assaults somebody, yeah, you could call them violent, but that's not what we're.
But see,
Uh,
that's also that's making a special case in your scenario where the outcome is beneficial to you. Because anyone can say, "Well, I saw this and X, Y, Z," right? Well, then, but again, then one has to further and play along with the argument to make it work for them by like saying, "Oh, well, how do you know it's not done in self-defense? X, Y, Z. Well, how long will you catch it? You know?" And then it's a hypothetical, so it's fucking. It really doesn't matter anyway, because again, everyone's just starting off at some point that makes it work for them. Silly.
yeah.
You really think about it in the long run, it's like, oh, okay, I see the line of reasoning. It can go down. Yeah, let's go down it all the way. I already have, so, but no, just doesn't work. Like it's like the same thing. Like it's all about the consequences. Like again, you're free to speak out and be wrong, and then you're free to give as much information about the thing that you're wrong about, what you think it might be. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? But don't get mad when other people do this in backlash. 'Cause that's what's gonna happen, and I think that's all that happened. I had fun. I really just wanted to join the stream and hang out. I think
Yeah,
Brojo
well,
is
you got
also
pissed off.
streaming as well.
Yeah, well, you got pissed off, and then William had to put you backstage.
I get loud,
Like,
yeah. Always get loud though. It's like
I don't
that's
know.
just me.
It's
I like how PJ says like talk is just talk. That's what I do. I get loud. I can't
yeah.
help it.
Talk is talk. It's not tautology or teleology. I don't fucking know. I still get
Yeah,
confused
whatever.
about teleology, ontology, and all that stuff.
Yeah, I didn't mean to get so loud. I guess I just had it in the moment.
Hmm.
It flipped me.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised I went 6 hours and a half. I took a few naps
Oh,
during
did
that
it? Wow.
stream. Yeah.
I was originally talking to Lizard. That I was coming home from work and I was talking to him. Talking
What
about
the hell were you talking about? How is new
honestly,
transition?
actually, we were talking about Freemasonry, and then it went on to the things of evil. It's funny because it actually kind of tied into the whole J stream too, because it went into racism as well. Because we were talking about racism, and then he had to get going, so I just ended up joining William's stream because I was like, what else am I supposed to do?
I was entertained in that stream watching PL sound like he was about to cry. You know what? I noticed that too, Bond. I fucking noticed that. There were a few times he looks like he was about to cry. Right? That was something. And I mean, he did say in that stream, oh, he's very sensitive. I forget what he said afterwards. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, yeah, I'm sensitive too, but I had to learn how to.
Everyone's fucking sensitive to a certain degree. Touch the right fucking nerve, we all go
Yeah,
off. It's like we gotta stop using all these excuses. It's all it is. It's just excuses for human behavior. That's always gonna be human behavior.
yeah. Well,
It's just
my
monkey business.
sensitivity,
Literally.
right? Yeah, well, my sensitivity has certainly gone down or up, or I don't know. I don't know how to describe it.
You're hot and you're cold. You're yes and you're no. You're in and you're out. You're up and you're down. Wrong when it's
The stream,
right. It's
yo,
black
Todd,
and it's
Todd,
white.
Todd, Todd. I'm still pissed off at you for getting my stream taken down and my channel a strike.
I'll do it
So
again.
no, fuck you. I'll kick you out, bitch.
Okay, no, I won't do it again. I was actually gonna say, yay, you got your channel back too. So yeah.
Yeah.
Has it really been a week already? Fuck me.
Apparently, yeah.
Right? Damn, that was quick.
Ah,
That's all YouTube. That was nothing. do it again. That was
no.
Uh,
What YouTube is insane. Seriously.
it could have been cool if they would have been like a topic change in some degree, but yeah. It did circle back. I think everyone wanted to get their point across. But no, he really did seem to get mad at Pixie every time she commented. I really want to see if like another woman came in, if he would have gave her the same yelling treatment.
Well, he has history with Pixie, quote unquote. You know.
I've seen some of it. You know, it's odd because the only thing I've seen Pocket Locker for is stuff for like Richard's theology, and that's about it. And that's from Lizard. Lizard introduced me. By the way, it was Lizard who made all those comments about him having good science content, and he would be better off.
Don't get me
That's just
wrong.
Lizard.
Don't get me wrong. He knows what he's talking about when it comes to his field, obviously, right? Science, programming, and all that. But
I hope I remember to tell Lizard that. Fucking that he said that. Yeah, I didn't know that he wasn't all. I thought he was like about the science stuff, but no, it's just so again in a way he's just like me. Like yeah, I'm a Christian, but my channel isn't necessarily about Christianity, right? It's just about like it's me. It's my little hub.
speaking of you being a Christian, I saw one of your comments under praises. Oh, evolution is false. What? Like he's such a fucking
Tard muffin,
idiot.
yeah, he is, dude.
He's hard muffin when it comes to evolution, and it's like, oh no, evolution isn't true because of premise one, premise two, premise three, or whatever. That's a good syllogy. I think he had a picture of a frog or something.
He sent me an email. He sent me an email with like debate Kent Hovind. No, evolutionists come debate Kent Hovind. Like you're
Why
pulling
the
him out like
fuck
he's
would
some
they want to
fucking
do that?
sideshow, dude. No, like I don't want
Yeah.
to fucking talk to your sideshow freak. No, thank you. To where that's the only way you can fucking stay relevant now is by coming on to fucking praises of all places. Of
Yep.
all fucking god places, that's really weird. Someone think about it, dude. Someone actually in like a public knowing sphere who's known in the public is hanging around our fucking community. Like if you think about it, like that's fucked. And he's not like the brightest. It's like a what's that called? Infamous person. Right? It's like having goddamn what's his face? Charles fucking Manson in live streams. You got fucking Kent over here.
Wait, yeah, Kent Hovind.
Charles
But
fucking
no,
Manson live
David.
stream.
No. I would equate David Woods as more of a Charles Manson, and even then the analogy doesn't work because Charles Manson technically didn't kill anybody, if I remember correctly. He didn't kill anybody.
No,
He got other people to do it.
That's the whole point of why I compared him to Kent Hovind, yeah.
Yeah.
Good job there. Rendang, you got my point.
Fuck off. Remember,
Alright,
I have the power here.
Not if I leave first, bitch. I'll just leave when I take your power away.
Not really. I can block you. I can block you.
Oh, I'll just kick you from Discord then. Then we'll just be playing who can one up one another at that point. But then how will we know when to end? Just start streaming Midnight's a bitch.
Well, I mean, here it is. Here it is. You're going to lose. You're going to lose the only good friend you have because Lizard doesn't count as a friend. Lizard is not your friend.
He is. He's more like a theological buddy.
Yeah, so there you go.
He's more like a brother.
I am your friend.
You are. Shouldn't you be so lucky?
Nah, bitch, you're lucky to have
Oh.
to be my friend.
Well, we all take our shifts. That's such an asshole
What?
thing to say. We all take our shifts. That's an ass.
What the fuck?
I
This is
don't know.
this is like the time this is like the eye thing. Remember the eye toilet thing? Your eyes was thrown into the toilet or something.
Oh fuck. Yeah, like a backhanded compliment, but not. Yeah. Your eyes is as beautiful. Your eyes is as beautiful as the shit in my toilet, or something like that.
I was laughing. We were laughing for like 5 minutes straight because of how fucking fucked up that was.
Yeah. Fuck. The old guy I work with has a lot of good one-liner shit like that. It's pretty good. He's pretty cool, old man.
Nice.
I got so chumly with the motherfucker. He started fucking slapping me. My goddamn, like when you get comfy, you just fucking start hitting him when they say stupid shit. He's got it on that fucking level, like I'm his goddamn kid or some shit. I'm like, damn, dude, we be fucking cracking it up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Uh, so you watched Dragon Ball Z Abridged, right?
yeah, not all of it. I don't think. I don't know what's been new. I don't remember the last
Well,
episode
no,
off
no,
the.
no. They haven't really had anything new in a while. They have like a side series called Hiffle, where where Cell finds himself in hell. It has to survive hell with Frieza and the Ginyu Force and Raditz. It's 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 pretty hilarious. Hiffle, home for infinite losers. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, right.
Home for infinite losers. Uh, I love what they did with the ogres in Dragon Ball Z Abridged. They made them super German.
Super German.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Ja. I wish I could do
Like,
better German accent. I can't.
yeah, I remember. I don't remember the red demon's name, but the blue one's like like I was saying, like once the Ginyu Force falls in the in the fucking fountain of blood, it's like Heinz, get the camps. We have visitors or something. What the fuck? Uh,
I'm gonna
well,
post the link in Discord. 'Cause I don't have the Google ones anymore. I deleted all the Google ones after I got kicked
one
out of the
link.
Happy Chat. Not the StreamYard link, the YouTube link.
Wait, why did you get kicked out of the happy chat?
I pissed off Brojo.
Oh, how?
Eon Monk was making a comment. He was doing his spam comments, you know how he does, Eon Monk.
Yeah.
Brojo was saying something, and it got under my skin, to some degree, because it's an essential. It's like a essence of truth. Like you can't, to other people, it's not necessarily truth per se, but it's like it has to do with like the Holy Spirit and not being able to remove. Like you have to remove yourself from, like, in a sense, every Christian to escape Christianity, and that's going to be a hard tax to undergo. Because no matter what and no matter where you do, it's gonna happen. You're gonna run into them. It's never
Yeah.
gonna go. That's what I'm saying. Like it's gonna be a hard thing. It was well. That's at least that's the effect that I wanted to get across. And I did my usual yelling and shouting and bullshit like that, which is all right. Again, I am who I am. I accept me for me. Um, so there, yeah, he kicked me. I wrote him a private letter or some shit in Gmail. Too. I can't remember where I told it. Maybe in there. But I meant well. but in doing well, tend to mean more in harm. Used to be the
Yeah,
case.
I get it.
You do good and then you just end up fucking it up more.
Yep.
There's a passage now that I'm gonna start saying to Christians. It's in like Romans 12. I'm saying it to myself first.
By the way, we have 0 viewers.
Ah, go figure. It's my fault. I come in and everyone freaking leaves.
Mm.
I'm like a plague, see?
You're a whore, is what you are.
Yeah. Trying to find it. I can't remember. Oh,
Hey,
right.
Jedi.
Romans 2:24 says, "For it is written, the name of God is blasphemed among the Gentiles because of you." I posted it in Sammy's Hangout.
Oh,
Sammy's.
oh, you said
420 in
Denny's.
Discord. And mine. Also, hey Jody. Fuck, man. Oh.
Anyways, since the stream doesn't seem to be going anywhere, I'm just gonna
Call
shoot
it
it in the
Toodle.
head, as Speed says.
Yeah, right. Oh well, it was a good talk.
Yep. By the way, stop being a Christian. It's bad for you.
It's bad for you. That's why you don't like it. Makes you think.
I mean, I think all the time.
But alright, yeah, I'll get out of here. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
But, so, yeah, thanks for stopping by. This was just a 32-minute or 33-minute stream. Nothing really happened or whatever. Uh, have a good weekend as well.